Hello and thanks for joining us. I'm Laurel Hess and this is Comcast Newsmakers coming to you from the Michigan Chamber Future Forum at the Kellogg Center on the campus of Michigan State University. Our topic today is Michigan tourism. Joining us now to talk about it is Dave Lorenz, who is the Manager of Public and Industry Relations for Travel Michigan. Thank you so much for joining us today.
My pleasure. Thank you for inviting us.
What a fun job to have right now when it seems as though if there's any industry on the uptick doing well here in Michigan, it's tourism and the travel industry.
Absolutely, and what a great pleasure it is to work for the people of Michigan on the Pure Michigan campaign. You know, when we started this campaign a few years ago, our goal was to really make a big impact on encouraging people to travel to the state and within the state, because at the end of the day, the state invests in the tourism industry because it's an important part of the overall economic puzzle. Manufacturing, agriculture, and tourism, three of the biggest industries, and so far, the Pure Michigan campaign has helped to make a real positive impact.
This is a campaign that is not that old. It's been going on for, what, about 4 or 5 years. Each year it seems as though the funding may be in danger as the state claims it has no money, but it's been funded to some degree every year, and it's really paid off.
Yeah, Governor Snyder was very good to come out very early and give us full support for our $25 million budget. This past fiscal year. Now that we're entering another fiscal year, we're at that $25 million level again. And, you know, it's been really encouraging that the governor and the legislature have worked together. They've seen the value of this campaign, and that's because we've been able to really prove the value of it, too, with tangible numbers.
Well, when we talk about tangible numbers, it's not just, oh, a bunch of dollars and a lot of money is flowing into our state and all the businesses that are tourism related are doing well, and isn't that great? But we don't think about all the jobs that come along with that.
Absolutely. Yeah, this industry supports about 170,000 jobs, and last year we had about a $2 billion increase in spending in travel, mostly leisure, but also for business travel. We have never seen an increase like that. And think about this, at a time when you know, we're in a recessionary period, we're challenged in so many different ways, but the travel industry has grown, and we believe in great deal probably because of the Pure Michigan campaign and because of the hard work that, you know, so many of the industry members have put in. But that a $2 billion increase in spending fueled 10,000 jobs in this state at a time when we need jobs desperately. So it's a great investment for the people of Michigan. Every dollar we've spent on this campaign since its inception, for every $1, we brought back $3.29 to the Treasury. So it's a great investment.
The campaign consisting mostly of television and radio ads that aired not only in Michigan but mostly out of Michigan, correct?
Yeah, we did a national campaign in the warm weather months on cable TV, so that was all throughout the country, and that was very beneficial and certainly made a big deal of difference. Of course here regionally with radio, TV, print, some outdoor as well, so you'll see outdoor pieces, billboards.
But then also you've worked as well to expand and to update and to really upkeep the Michigan.org website, which is sort of the go-to portal for everything and anything that has to do with travel in Michigan.
Yeah, it really is. There's about 16,000 properties that we kind of keep all that information in one big portal we call Michigan.org. And if you listen to the ads that Tim Allen voices for us, he always says your trip begins at Michigan.org. And what we mean by that is you really need to do your research before you go out there and go on a trip. Otherwise you're wasting time. You get there and you think, what are we going to do? Do your trip planning in advance. Go to Michigan.org. It's worked very well. We've been the #1 state travel website for 4 years in a row. Now think about that. Michigan, #1. It's a beautiful thing.
It doesn't shock me. I've lived in Michigan my whole life, and I think those of us that do know what a beautiful, wonderful state and all the things it has to offer. But getting the word out, something that only the Travel Michigan campaign can do, is something that perhaps we haven't always done so well.
Yeah, and collectively, it really does work. You know, we have convention visitors bureaus that work hard every day all throughout the state at the local level, and they make a really big deal of difference. But for the statewide level, Pure Michigan's working, and Michigan.org as well.
All right, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
Today's Comcast Newsmaker was Dave Lorenz, the Manager of Public and Industry Relations for Travel Michigan.